week on Dream Dojo Fighting Passion. Another 5-way scramble as Rod Lee, Percy Drews, Austin Rave, Tyler Haven, and the Lunar God go to war. In singles competition, Dutch Vanzig goes one-on-one with Shawn Evans. And in our main event, Chug Buffman goes one-on-one with the working class werewolf Tyler Voxx.
Thunderkiss! I can see you very clearly now. And I'm not impressed still. Are you ready for Super Franky 3000's fitness test?
Yes, sir!
I cannot hear you!
Yes, sir!
Up next, we will hear from Born Better, Brian Prince.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, Brian Prince.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Dream Dojo Fighting Passion. From ringside, I'm James Ronick, and we are kicking it off with Born Better Brian Prince, who this time is on my format sheet. Last time we saw Brian Prince, he was unsuccessful in his dojo debut against the debuting Thunderkiss. And what about Thunderkiss? Looks like he's taking the Super Franky 3000 Fitness Challenge. We'll check in a little bit later with Thunderkiss and Super Franky. But we kick off a loaded hour of action here on DDFP with Born Better Brian Prince still as confident as ever, looking to get back maybe on the winning ways here, turn his fortunes around in Dream Dojo Fighting Passion. And of course, Brian Prince wants the microphone. Let's hear from Born Better Brian Prince.
Listen up, all you toothless hillbillies. I'm the name at the top of the marquee. I'm who you all paid to see.
What's your name?
I am Born Better Brian Prince. And tonight, somebody will have the opportunity to step in the ring with perfection. I don't care who it is in the back. Send somebody out here, and I'm going to prove that I'm the best in DDFP.
Brian Prince never lacking in confidence, issuing another open challenge here in the dojo, and oh my goodness. I think this is the time for Brian Prince to run. The Suplex Shogun, Jackson Stone, is back in the dojo, and we saw him 2 weeks ago in our main event defeating Chug Buffman, and he asked for more competition. Well, ask and you shall receive, Brian Prince, because the Suplex Shogun is here. And you can hear it already ringing through the dojo. Shogun's going to kill you. I'm not liking Brian Prince's odds here. TJ, take it. Hey, Brian Prince tried to attack the Shogun with the microphone, and Shogun just he calmly stopped the attack and a big chop across the chest. I guess this is an official match. Bell sounds were underway here. Shogun, Jackson Stone against Brian Prince. Big back suplex, down goes Born Better Brian Prince. One of the most intense wrestlers in the dojo, the Suplex Shogun, Jackson Stone. Almost like playing with his food here, gut wrench position, and just marching around the ring with Brian Prince. And elevates him over. What a throw by the Suplex Shogun. Jackson Stone taking his time here, almost enjoying this. This is what he asked for. He asked for more competition here in Dream Dojo Fighting Passion. And Brian Prince may be regretting his decision. Elevated to the shoulder now. Shogun elevates him up. Brian Prince, though, goes to the eyes. Brian Prince escapes out of it. How about Brian Prince here? Opportunity right back to the eyes again. Blinding Shogun. Big uppercut. Series of shots now for Brian Prince. He'll take a step away, charges in, uppercut. And Jackson absorbing the shots. He's just absorbing all of these European uppercuts. Uh-oh. Prince got caught. Elevates him up. Belly to belly suplex. Down goes Brian Prince. And this could be it right here. Jackson Stone positioning Brian Prince, who looks to be basically dead weight here. Shogun, we saw this 2 weeks ago, up to the middle turnbuckle. And the Shogun from the middle turnbuckle, big splash. Down goes Brian Prince. 1, 2, it's over.
Here's your winner, Suplex Shogun Jackson Stone.
Another impressive display from the Suplex Shogun Jackson Stone. And Brian Prince's open challenges are now 0 for 2 here in the dojo. But wait a minute, Shogun has the microphone.
Well, what do we have here? Suplex Shogun suplex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't give a damn who I have to suplex. The point is, you come back in here, you get suplex back out. The eliminating juggernaut himself is speeding to suplex some people. I had nothing but weak, punk ass little competition. I need some more. I need some more bodies to throw. I need some more individuals to suplex. Quench my suplexing thirst. Who's it gonna be? Who dares stop?
Shogun says he's thirsty for more competition, more bodies to throw. Jacob Payne? Jacob Payne just got shoved out of the curtain and okay, I guess Jacob Payne is going to reluctantly answer this challenge. You can even see the hesitation on the face of Jacob Payne. I don't know if he really wanted to come out here, but a big opportunity nonetheless for Jacob Payne to go one-on-one with the Suplex Shogun, Jackson Stone. And it only takes 3 seconds. Jacob Payne here could pull off the upset. He's struggling with referee Tim, and that's all the opening Jackson Stone needed. Bell sounds were underway, our second contest of the evening. And Jackson Stone working over Jacob Payne in the corner. And a big Beal across the corner. Jacob Payne in trouble in the corner as Jackson Stone just enjoying this. This is what he thirsts for. More competition. Charges it. Jacob Payne moved out of the way though. And Jacob Payne, a fury of shots, rights and lefts. And Jackson Stone shuts him off. But Jacob Payne right back on top of him. Look at Jacob Payne go here. Ducks under the clothesline does Payne. Shotgun dropkick, Jackson Stone back to the ropes. Jacob Payne charges in, another shotgun dropkick, this time Jackson Stone to the corner. Jacob Payne on a roll here. Payne charges in, got caught. Got caught, Uranagi position. Over the head, T-bone throw by Jackson Stone. And now Jacob Payne could be in trouble. This is the spot you don't want to be. Jackson Stone loves to just trap his opponent to the corner, belly-to-belly throw. All that weight, all that power, taking Jacob Payne to the mat. And Jackson Stone could be looking to end this one early. Middle turnbuckle again. Stone in position, Payne in the drop zone. From the middle turnbuckle, Jackson Stone. Big splash down, 1, 2. Another victory for the Suplex Shogun.
Here is your winner, Suplex Shogun Jackson Stone.
Jackson Stone, another impressive and dominant performance here in the dojo. Jacob Payne put up a fight, but just outmatched, outsized, outpowered by the Suplex Shogun. Jackson Stone, one of the most dominant wrestlers here in the dojo. And again, he's asking for the microphone.
That ain't enough. Suplex Shogun says that is nowhere near what I'm looking for. But I know there's gotta be somebody stepping up soon. So here's the thing. Someone's gonna give y'all some time to get y'all itch together, re-up, get whatever testicular force you can to step up to Suplex Shogun Jackson Stone. You bet your little $5, I'll be right back whenever I feel like it. I don't know when, you don't know when. I know one thing's damn sure. Shogun's gonna suplex every single person. I'm handing them out like Oprah. You get a suplex, you get a suplex, you get a suplex, you get a suplex. That's when you get suplex. Every single person. championships. I don't care about your little top of the mountain. The real top of the mountain is seeing who I can suplex. I don't care how big you are. I don't care how fast and agile you think you are. Shoulder's gonna catch you, and shoulder's gonna suplex you. Over and over and over again. Watashi wa Shogun desu. Oh, jeez.
Strong words for the Shogun. He says when he comes back, he's looking for more. Shogun has put the dojo on notice. Who will step up next to the suplex Shogun, Jackson Stone? Look at referee Tim. Look out, he might even go for the referee here. Jackson Stone rules the ring in the dojo. And we'll be back with more on DDFP Wrestling.
I'll be back. Don't you worry.
$500 push-ups, 1,000 body squats. 500 push-ups, 1,000 body squats. Get the chasing, let's go. Did I say 1,000? I meant 3,000. Let's go. Chase, chase, chase. I want to see super. $2,997, $2,998, $2,999. Ow. Wait a second. Rocks in the shoe. 3,000.
Up next on DDFP, it's a five-way scramble featuring Rod Lee, Percy Drews, Austin Rave, Tyler Haven, and the Lunar God.
The following contest is a 5-man scramble match.
The Super Franky 3000 Fitness Challenge continues, and Thunderkiss, impressive thus far. I think even shocking Super Franky. We'll catch in a little bit later with more of the Fitness Challenge. But right now, it's another five-way scramble. And our first of five is the undefeated Austin Rave with his manager, Damian Saint. TJ, take it away.
Introducing first, coming to you by Damian Saint, with the Ohio and Austin Rave.
It was last week right here on DDFP where Austin Rave made his in-ring debut against Dalton Lexicon with the assist of Damian Saint. He scored a big win, and after the matchup, Damian Saint put the dojo on notice. Well, this is their opportunity to prove it in a five-way scramble. And the first of four opponents for Austin Rave is the Lunar God, who we saw in 2 weeks ago in our first five-way scramble in an impressive showing, looking to turn the fortunes around in this five-way scramble matchup. TJ, take it away. Although unsuccessful in the scramble matchup 2 weeks ago, Lunar God has the experience of being in one of these chaotic scramble matches. Austin Rave does not. That will play a factor in this type of a matchup, especially with this very experienced field in this five-way scramble. Maybe our most star-studded scramble yet. Including this man who made his debut last week at the dojo, Percy Drews, with an impressive showing against Aaron Daniel Norman, looking to get back on the winning way, one of the most exciting competitors in the dojo, and a huge opportunity to prove himself. TJ, one more time.
From Dayton, Ohio, weighing 182 pounds, the hot Percy Drews.
Drews and Aaron Dane Norman had an absolute banger of a matchup last week in our main event. And now this week, Percy Drews with an opportunity to really make a mark for himself, make a name for himself in this scramble. And here comes somebody I'm looking forward to in the dojo. One of the most energetic and exciting competitors you'll see in the dojo. Here comes the Rod-rageous Rod Lee. Rod Lee, one of those individuals who brings a totally different style to the dojo. Fun-loving, loves to dance, loves to have fun, but when that bell rings, one of the most serious competitors in the dojo. Big opportunity for Rod Lee to prove himself in this 5-way scramble matchup.
Is that a cup? Or are you happy to see me? From Toledo, Ohio, weighing 230 pounds, Rod-rageous Rod Lee!
And these 5-way scramble matches are very important, especially for newer fighters like Rod Lee, to really make a name for himself, prove himself against the roster, and prove himself to the fans. Remember, DDFP Fan Interactive, your chance to control the dojo. We will be announcing the winner of DDFP Fan Interactive this Wednesday on DDFP Extra. Make sure you're liking us on Facebook, following us on Instagram, and subscribe to us here on YouTube to be entered. The winner of DDFP Fan Interactive gets to pick a matchup of their choice in our next set of tapings. DDFP Fan Interactive, you control the matches, you control the dojo. You can even pick this man, Tyler Haven, to be in the matchup. TJ, one more time. We talked about experience in these type of matches, these scramble matches. Tyler Haven has been in our first 2 scramble matches, the most consistent competitor here in DDFP. So he knows kind of the dynamic of this, the risk involved with so many bodies flying around. And especially this matchup, very different styles with the new debut of Rod Lee. Percy Drews still making his appearance in the dojo, and Rod Lee, the first man to strike. And notice Tyler Haven kind of waited in the corner, kind of waited for Rod Lee to come to, and speaking of waiting, Austin, Rave, and Damian Saint are on the outside waiting for their moment. How about this? Rod Lee caught Tyler Haven out of midair, elevates him up now, tilt-a-whirl, Haven, whoa, try for a DDT, nice counter by Rod Lee. And look at Damian Saint just sitting on Tyler Haven, middle turnbuckle, crossbody, down goes Rod Lee. A springboard Luthes press from Tyler Haven. And now Percy Drews charging, nice Pele kick to the back of the head of Haven. Drews charges in and a rising kick to the face. Haven now to a seated position. Drews sliding kick to the side of the face. Percy Drews all over Tyler Haven. Hooks to leg 1. Just the 1 count. Percy Drews saw an opening. The ring was empty. Good opportunity for a pinning combination, but now gets taken down by the Lunar God. Series of shots kicked in the midsection. Doubles over Percy Drews. Lunar God elevates up. Nice snap suplex. Holds on to it. Rotates those hips. Contains control of Percy Drews. Second suplex. Can we get one more? Look at this. The Lunar God showcasing the power here over Percy Drews. Oh my goodness. Spinning neck breaker. Almost dropped him on his head that time. Lunar maybe going for a pinning combination, but notice Percy Drews rolled to the apron, rolled to the corner, knees and trouble, lateral press, hooks the leg 2, and Rod Lee in to make the save as well. Percy Drews knew he was in trouble, tried to get out of there, and that momentary delay from the pinning combination could be all that saved him. Rod Lee spinning back elbow, and now Rod Lee, a little bit of, oh my, a little bit of fun and a little bit of pain with that slap. That echoed through the dojo that time. Rod Lee elevates Lunar God up to the shoulder. Lunar God over the top to out the back door. Spinning back kick to the midsection by Rod Lee though. Doubles him over.
Yeah, one more!
Rod Lee, they're gonna wave it out. Oh, another chop across the chest. And now Rod Lee measuring Lunar God. Kick to the midsection one more time. Vertical suplex potentially. Nice block by Lunar God though. Just lowering the weight, lowering the center of gravity. Now Rod Lee counters. exchanging and battling. Rod Lee able to escape out of it. One more wave. And another shot, this time with the left hand.
His hand hurt.
Rod Lee, vertical suplex, nicely done. Snaps him over. And now Rod Lee in control. He rules the ring, and again, Lunar got escaped. Oh, Austin Rave from behind. Roll up. Well, you're gonna steal it. 1, 2. Oh, just 2. Austin Rave tried to steal it. Sends Rod Lee to the corner. Big hip toss over the top goes Rod Lee. Rave has picked his spot. He is in control. This is his first action of the matchup. Body slam on Rod Lee. He's the freshest man of the match. Off the rope. Big senton. Pinning combination. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Rod Lee turns the shoulder. And the match continues.
Love you guys.
Rave trying to follow up here. Damian Saint shouting directions from the outside to his man. Big right hand by Rod Lee. And a chop. Right hand. And Rave goes to the eyes. Austin Rave goes to the eyes. And no disqualification in this type of matchup. Rave took full advantage of the referee there. And the rules could be a DDT. Wait a minute, Percy Drews hooks him for a neck breaker. Super kick from Haven. And everybody goes down. And Tyler Haven covers Austin Rave. 1, 2. Now you're gonna cover Percy Drews. Good idea here. Haven 1, 2. Gonna pin Rod Lee. Somebody's gotta be down. 1, 2. Tyler Haven, opportunistic, attempting to win at any cost here. He made out the best in that situation. Tyler Haven, though, playing to the crowd here in the dojo. He's got to keep his focus. All competitors down except for himself. Haven, forearm shot, rocks Rod Lee. And another one. That one almost buckled him down to a knee goes Lee. Ducks the third shot, though. Super kick. Oh, got caught by Rod Lee. Oh, jumping knee under the jaw by Tyler Haven. And a knee from Percy Drews. Drews back to his feet. Sends Haven corner to corner. Here comes Drews. Eats a back elbow coming in, though. Caught the boot this time. Super kick in the corner. Haven in trouble. Elevated up to the top rope now. Dangerous position. Super kick right in the ankles. How about this? Caught him for a DDT, and he plants him. Haven got dropped on his head, but Percy Drews can't fall. Lunar got back in. Series of shots to Drews now. Sends him back to the corner. Forearm shots, big uppercuts. Lunar God, just a fury of offense here. Down goes Drews. Lunar God takes a step back, measures his man, charges in. Wait a minute. Oh, just a kick to the face. The disrespect and the kick to the face. But turn around, Lunar God. Rod Lee is back on his feet. Lee blocks the shot, right hand. Big knife edge chop. Forearm shot. Lee, the series of strikes, tried to run away. Lunar God got him in the back of the tights there. Super kick by Rod Lee creates the separation. And now Austin Rave slides back in. Shot to the back of the ear. Rave charges. Rod Lee will follow. What a punch right across the face. Austin Rave on trees. He charges a forearm of his own. Rave and Lee both staggered by those shots. Rave on his feet, and another shot by Rod Lee. That one turned him inside out almost. If it weren't for the ropes, Austin Rave would be down. Forearm shot, he stops the momentum. It's every one of these shots. He's catching the opponent while they're in motion. The momentum just adding to the damage of these shots. Rod Lee tried to charge, and Damian Saint from the floor with his cane. Tripped up Rod Lee. Discus lariat from Austin Rave. Rave trying to follow up, but Tyler Haven's back in. Wait a minute, double arm DDT, and he plants him. The double arm DDT, 1, 2, and Percy Drews makes the save. Austin Rave got spiked on his head. Drew made the save. Fireman's carry position, Haven's up, and down. Drop deep down there, cover. 1, not even a 1 count as Rod Lee there to break it up. Drews eats a kick from Rod Lee now. Vertical suplex position, elevates Drews up. Hangs him on the ropes here. Could be a stunner, nice escape by Drews though. Went for the jumping knee, Rod Lee avoids. Ripcord, wind him up, power him down. Tilt-a-whirl slam there. The black hole slam, 1, 2, and Rod Lee almost had it, but Lunar God makes the save. Kick to the back of the head that time. Nothing Rod Lee could do, couldn't get a hand up. This time to the shoulder. Lunar God changing levels there, just attacking Rod Lee. And now we're down to Austin Rave, and Lunar got a Damien Saint again from the floor with that cane. He hit Lunar God in the back with that cane. Austin Rave somehow drops him down. Cover 1, 2, and Damien Saint gonna give Austin Rave the win.
Here is your winner, Austin Rave.
For the second week in a row, Damien Saint and that cane are the difference maker. Austin Rave gets another win here in the dojo. He's 2-0 thanks to Damien Saint. Nonetheless, Austin Rave gets the win in the 5-way scramble. We'll be back with more here on DDFP.
"20 miles in 5 minutes. Chase!"
Dream Dojo. I'm impressed. I knew you were going to have something special. You proved you had something special. And as Phil Stamper, president of wrestling, I think there is a little bit more I could add to Dream Dojo. You see, I'm not just all about Submission Hold Sunday. I'm not just all about being in control. You see, I've been influencing professional wrestling for a long time, and I see a wealth of opportunity and potential in the talent you have. I can't wait to be a little bit hands-on with what happens next. And on that, you can trust in Phil.
Up next is singles competition as Dutch Vanzig goes one-on-one with Shawn Evans.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Interesting words from Phil Stamper, the president of wrestling, who seems to have a keen interest here in Dream Dojo Fighting Passion. But what did he mean by a more hands-on experience with the dojo? We're going to have to keep an eye on Phil Stamper. And speaking of keeping an eye, we got two guys keeping an eye on here, Dutch Vanzig and Shawn Evans, both looking for their first win. Let's go to TJ for the introduction. Dutch Vanzig and Shawn Evans both looking for their first wins here in Dream Dojo Fighting Passion. Something seems a bit off about Dutch Vanzig. Looks like one or two screws loose in the head of Dutch Vanzig. That could play to his strength here. Very unpredictable fighter, but a big opportunity here to get on the winning ways. Both men were on our debut episode of DDFP, both unsuccessful. And here comes Shawn Evans, who looks to get on the winning way. His first singles matchup. He was in our very first scramble matchup. We'll see what Shawn Evans can do one-on-one against Dutch Vanzig. Let's go back to TJ for the introduction. So it's the warning label, Shawn Evans one-on-one against Dutch Vanzig here. This is one of those very important matchups here in DDFP. The dojo doors recently opened, two guys looking to make a name for themselves, got to get on the winning way here. So a match like this, very important for the momentum, very important for the rankings here in DDFP. And Dutch Vanzig, something's up with Dutch Vanzig. He's just not all marbles there, not playing with a full deck, whatever you want to say. Poor referee Tim here having to deal with the unpredictable Dutch Vanzig. And Shawn Evans seems a bit annoyed here. Well, now I'm going to have a little fun with the referee. I thought Shawn Evans was maybe a little flustered here by Dutch Vanzig, but clearly going to have a little bit of fun here. Bounce Out's underway with this contest here on DDFP. Baughman elbow tie. Oh, Vanzig ducks underneath. And Dutch Vanzig saying he's not a coward. It's 1 point in his mind. I don't know who's keeping score here of this matchup, but Dutch Vanzig clearly thinks he is in the lead over the warning label Shawn Evans. Evans controlling the center of the ring. And again, Dutch Vanzig avoiding this lockup with Shawn Evans. Maybe not a bad strategy. Get in the head of the much larger Shawn Evans. Evans outweighs Vanzig by about 30, 40 pounds. So Vanzig going to have to employ a different strategy here, but now when the dojo get in his head. You got to be careful with Dutch Vanzig. He said he might leave, and he's that much of a whack job, he may actually leave. And Dutch Vanzig is leaving the ring. The referee's going to employ a 10 count here, and Dutch Vanzig, something's wrong with Dutch Vanzig here. Clearly upset being called a chicken, and Shawn Evans goes out to get him. Into the apron goes Dutch Vanzig, and here we go. I think this matchup officially going to get underway here. The bell has already set. A big clothesline by Shawn Evans, and a back elbow catch to Dutch Vanzig coming in. Evans going to be using his power game in this matchup. Size advantage, elevates up, hip toss. Nicely done, takes down Dutch Vanzig. Lateral press, hooks the outside leg, got a 1 count, and Vanzig able to turn the shoulder. Notice on that hip toss, Shawn Evans puts a little bit extra on it, a little bit of extra oomph on it. Trying to put it away his opponent here. Vanzig, oh, look at that stunner early, and Dutch Vanzig, he's biting. He's biting him from the back of the neck and grabbing him by the beard. And a big right hand. Held him by the beard. He couldn't go anywhere in a big right hand. Dutch Vanzig, man, there's something. I know we keep going back to it, but this unpredictable, he's a loose cannon almost, and a very different and hard to prepare for fighter here in the dojo. You never know what he's going to do because he may not know what he's going to do. Vanzig tries to pick up Evans. Evans going to fight from a seated position. The reach advantage, the long arms of Shawn Evans allows him to kind of defend himself from the ground, but that vertical position of Dutch Vanzig keeps him in control. Evans at the corner. Big chop across the chest that time. Vanzig gonna create some separation. May not want to give Shawn Evans that much time though. Walks into a knife edge chop. And another one. Oh, a cross chop to the throat. 2 hands to the throat that time. And that dropped Shawn Evans. Clubbing blow to the back now. Vanzig taking any and all opportunities he can here. Evans trying to get back to his feet, and Vanzig will put him right back down with a boot to the back there. Taunting Shawn Evans. I don't know if Shawn Evans had all of his wind back from that cross chop, but throwing a headbutt. We saw it a couple of weeks ago. That headbutt from a vertical position coming down on his opponent. That's a dangerous position for that headbutt. Caught him right in the top of the forehead. Vanzig gonna pick up Evans, but Evans, again, those long arms, couple of right hands. Breaks the grip and a big right hand to the jaw. Knife edge chop. Shawn Evans head of steam off the rope. Vanzig, big clothesline. Down goes Evans. Lateral press, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Evans trying to use this long arm and just break away from Dutch Vanzig. But right now, Vanzig in control. Vanzig will pick up Evans. Looking for a neck breaker, maybe. Just cranking on the neck right now of Shawn Evans. I think Evans had a handful of hair. Vanzig had a handful of beard. Referee calls for the break, and now a double clothesline. Both men had the same idea, and both men go down. Referee Tim will employ the 10 count. First man to his feet will have the advantage, but both men hit hard on that double clothesline. Evans and Vanzig both having to use the ropes to get back to their feet. Both men back up about the same time. Evans a little bit wobbly, charges in, flying forearm, down goes Vanzig. Double axe handle this time, down he goes. Measures his man to Shawn Evans. How about this? Modified bulldog, face first goes Vanzig. Lateral press, hooks the leg, 1, 2, and only a 2 count as Dutch Vanzig turns the left shoulder. Man, look at the eyes of Vanzig. His eyes are just popping out of his head. He is not right now. Evans gonna measure him, kick to the mid-side. Look at that stunner, but it's blocked by Vanzig. Big German suplex and a bridging combination. 1, 2. Oh, just 2. Evans able to escape. Vanzig dropped him on the back of his head that time with a beautiful bridging German suplex. But Evans somehow gets out of it. Forearm shot to the ear by Vanzig. Evans answers back. The two exchanging forearms in the middle now. Right hand from Evans. Forearm shot from Vanzig. The heavy-handed Shawn Evans trying to get the better, but Vanzig keeps coming back. Series of shots from Evans now. Big back elbow. Head of Steve. Oh, nice counter by Vanzig. Grabbing him by the tights and just raking his fingers into the back that time. Any and all opportunities from Dutch Vanzig. Cross arms here. Could be. Got his arms crossed. Could be a DDT. Nice maneuver. Evans lowering his weight here, trying to shift the center of balance here. Gonna break the grip of Dutch Vanzig. Does the clothesline. Has even a ripcord. Kick to the midsection. There's the stunner from Shawn Evans. He dropped Dutch Vanzig. 1, 2, and Shawn Evans gets the win.
Shawn Evans.
The warning label. Shawn Evans gets a big win over Dutch Vanzig in a highly competitive match. Look at Dutch Vanzig on the floor though. Something's not right with his eye. Dutch Vanzig looks like he's about to explode on the floor. Something's not right, but a big win nonetheless for the warning label, Shawn Evans.
This is Lake Michigan. You gotta swim to Canada and back before I spell Albuquerque. Joke's on him. I can't even spell Albuquerque. Okay.
I was saying.
You guys want to surf in the water and try to get something going?
What are you doing here? You! 3,002,611 combo, go! Let's go! I want to see ollies, I want to see backflips, I want to see handstands. Go, 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 go!
Why'd you?
Where are you coming from? I don't care.
Why'd you do my book?
Shut up!
Did you see that?
Don't! What is that? What?
That was a switch
No.
flip. Back tail 270.
Hey, I do not know!
Yo, did he just front 180 over? That's a 13 stare. I'm not gonna lie, I looked at that earlier and I was like, I don't got it.
Why are your eyes dilated?
I can't believe it. I can't believe that I lost to a man with a knockoff Stone Cold Stunner like Shawn Evans. You know, here at the Dream Dojo, I will do whatever it takes. I don't care what I have to do. Whatever it takes, I'm willing to do it. To be the man around here and to just forearm everyone's heads off. No.
Hey, Sergeant Franky, this is a really nice shirt that I happened to steal from Walmart, and I would appreciate if it got home.
Here you go, brother.
Piece. Thank you. Just like my skateboard.
I beat the high score.
You think I am the high school. You think you finished with this test? You ain't finished with nothing. I am the test. Me, you, one-on-one in the ring. I'm gonna show you just how super a man can be. Where's that earthworm?
You're on, brother.
Next week, you heard it here, Thunderkiss goes one-on-one with Super Franky 3000. But up next, it's our main event as Chug Buffman goes one-on-one with the working class werewolf Tyler Voxx.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall.
7 falls.
And it's the main event of the evening.
Shocking developments here in Dream Dojo Fighting Passion. Thunderkiss has passed the Super Franky 3000 fitness test for the most part, the final step of the test. Next week, right here on DDFP, Thunderkiss goes one-on-one with Super Franky 3000. In addition, next week, Christian Robinson will go one-on-one with Riley Reinhardt. A loaded hour of action next week right here on DDFP. Also, for more information on next week's episode, be sure to join us this Wednesday on DDFP Extra. And how about Judge Vanzig? Very unhinged Judge Vanzig after the loss to Shawn Evans. And speaking of unhinged, this man, the working class werewolf Tyler Voxx, on his way to the ring for our main event. Again, talking about a guy with a screw loose, Tyler Voxx, maybe one of those guys.
Weighing 191 pounds, the working class werewolf, Tyler Voxx!
We saw Tyler Voxx in our debut scramble matchup, and now looking to really prove himself in a showcase here one-on-one against a guy who made a name for himself even in defeat in our first ever main event. He's back in the main event this week. Chug Baughman with another huge opportunity to prove himself. Another massive test with a working class werewolf, Tyler Voxx. But here comes Chug. And this will be an interesting matchup here. Tyler Voxx, the more experienced competitor, Chug Baughman, very full of heart, never say die attitude. He proved that against Jackson Stone. TJ, take it away.
And his opponent, coming straight from the ball, weighing 180 pounds, Chug Baughman!
And this will be interesting. Chug Baughman a little more similar in size to Tyler Voxx. They wrestle a bit more similar style. And man, referee Tim getting some love again from Chug Baughman. I don't know if Tim loved it, but Baughman, the fun-loving, and look at Tyler Voxx helping out our referee. And a little kiss, a little kiss for referee Tim. This will be an interesting matchup. Two evenly sized wrestlers. Experience edge goes Tyler Voxx. They both like to wrestle a faster paced style though. Both men not afraid to take a risk, not afraid to take a chance. We'll see how this goes. Bell sounds, we're underway. Momentum and the crowd support definitely on the side of Chug Baughman. Look at Tyler Voxx, the more experienced of the two. Calm, cool, collected in the corner. And we'll see what he does here with Chug Baughman. They circle around, collar and elbow tie up center of the ring. Voxx had a little bit of a weight advantage here, a little bit of a height advantage. See if he uses any of that power advantage here. He backs Baughman into the corner. And pretty much a clean break. More of a mental game there with Tyler Voxx on Chug Baughman. And Baughman kind of shrugs it off. Chug Baughman had a tremendous showing against the Suplex Shogun Jackson Stone 2 weeks ago here on DDFP. Honestly, of all the competitors here, the best outing so far against Shogun was Chug Baughman. But he needs to get on the winning way. So does Tyler Voxx. This episode has been full of guys looking to prove a point. We saw Shawn Evans prove a point earlier. Austin Rave kept his undefeated streak alive. And Chug Baughman reciprocates to Tyler Voxx. Tyler Voxx, a little bit of an applause for Chug Baughman. Test of strength maybe in the middle of the ring now. This is where I think kick to the mid. I say where Tyler Voxx would have the advantage, the experience edge. Baughman left himself open. Kick to the midsection. Now Tyler Voxx into the corner. Up and over though. Oh, got caught. Did Baughman? Wait. Oh, how about this? Using all parts of his body is Chug Baughman. Posterior to the face. Into the corner goes Tyler Voxx. Big back elbow. And down goes the working class werewolf. Voxx now, Baughman off the rope, head of steam, this could be it, it's the Chug Bump, boom! Down goes Tyler Voxx. That Chug Bump, not a dangerous offensive, but more of a mental move. It sends Voxx to the floor, here comes Baughman, oh! Baughman was gonna take a chance, and Tyler Voxx cut him off at the pass with a forearm from the outside. And now look at the face of Tyler Voxx. More of an annoyance here. I think the fun time might be over for Chug Baughman. Kick right across the chest that time. And another one. These kicks echoing through the dojo from Tyler Voxx. Oh, Baughman caught the third one though. Dragon screw. Down goes. Down goes Voxx. And now the kick. The Chug kicks. And now Voxx, he caught the Chug kick, and he's biting him. Tyler Voxx You can see the frustration, almost the annoyance on his face here with Chug Buffman. Voxx in control, puts Buffman in the corner. Driving the knee right into the face, right into the throat, that shin bone across the throat. Just limiting the air from Chug Buffman there, and now elevates him up. Chop right across the chest. Notice he measured him, took his time on that shot. And now going to put Chug Buffman on the top turbo, tree of woe position. Dangerous position here. Buffman caught upside down, his foot trapped in that turnbuckle. Nowhere to go as Tyler Voxx measures Chug Buffman, charges in. Oh my! I thought it was going to be a drop kick, instead just one of the meanest knife edge chops we've heard all night. And nothing Chug Buffman could do. Stuck upside down, blood rushing to his head, couldn't protect himself. And now Tyler Voxx, lateral press, hooks the leg, 1, 2, got a 2 count. And notice Tyler Voxx not rushing into anything. Grabs the side headlock now, gonna kind of slow down Chug Buffman. This is the experience we talked about, where Tyler Voxx gonna keep the much quicker, the more excited Chug Buffman grounded if he can. But Buffman gonna fight up to his vertical base, elbows him. Trying to break the grip, 3 elbows. Oh, and there's a clubbing blow to the back by Tyler Voxx. And again, just the utter disdain on Tyler Voxx's face here. Front face lock now. Blows a kiss to the camera. Vertical suplexes him over. Double stomp to follow. Buffman again couldn't protect himself. 1, 2. Not really any weight put across the chest that time or the shoulder to Chug Buffman. But again, even in that kind of a pinning combination, he's making Chug Buffman exert more energy just to kick out. Buffman trying to pick up, or trying to fight his way back there as Voxx picks him up and again put back down with a forearm. Every time Buffman tries to get an offensive fury going, it's snuffed back out by Tyler Voxx. Into the corner again. Voxx creates separation, measures his man, charges. He needs a back elbow though. Buffman might have a sign of life here. Eats the boot, does Tyler Voxx. Chug Buffman, middle turnbuckle. Drill, missile drop kick. Down goes Tyler Voxx. And Chug Buffman now in control. Can he follow up? Big right hand rocks Tyler Voxx back to the corner. Buffman head of steam. Big corner clothesline. Tyler Voxx is down. Seated position now. Buffman rolling through off the rope. Big kick across the face. Tyler Voxx nowhere to go. And oh, look at Tyler Voxx though, rolling to the floor. He is dazed. His eyes glazed over. Chug Buffman head of steam. Suicide dive all the way to the outside. Takes down Tyler Voxx. Chug Buffman in control. Sends Tyler Voxx back into the ring. Tyler Voxx in trouble. He has no idea where he's at, using the referee to just have a seated position. Oh! And Tyler Voxx with a low blow. Twisting neck breaker by Tyler Voxx. Dropped him on his head. 1, 2, and again, Buffman kicks out at 2. Again, Tyler Voxx, not a full pinning combination, and Chug Buffman somehow still alive. The experience of Tyler Voxx allowed the opening. Neckbreaker again, this time countered by Buffman. Kick to the midsection, could be his pedigree. Buffman could be his pedigree. Yes, that is what it is. Pedigree plants him. Dropped him on his head. 1, 2. He got him. He got him. Chug Buffman got him.
Here is your winner, Chug Buffman.
Chug Buffman out of nowhere with a huge win over Tyler Voxx here on DDFP. What a win for Chug Buffman. Tyler Voxx though, he's frustrated. He got caught. Wait a minute. Tyler Voxx is calling for the microphone.
These people are somehow I find myself in the same boat. Little cutie pie. I know we all want to be gay, to job friends, and you're having a good time, you're gathering with people, you're doing all on somebody, the smell, that's on me. I only know one thing, baby doll. There's a dog in you. And if and you ever want to let that dog out, Uncle Bob says,
What an endorsement from Tyler Voxx after a tremendous win for Chug Buffman. Chug Buffman, there's a dog inside of him, and now it's time for Chug to let it loose. Folks, we thank you for joining us here on DDFP Wrestling. Join us this Wednesday for DDFP Extra, and next Friday, Dream Dojo Fighting Passion, Christian Robinson goes one-on-one with Riley Reinhardt. Super Franky takes on Thunderkiss. I'm James Rodick. We'll see you next week on DDFP Wrestling.